Hello guys, welcome back to the car. In the Alpha today, 166. Battery ran a little bit flat because I haven't used it for a while. Still trying to find that knocking noise. Needs 2 tyres. So while I'm tinkering, I thought I'd tackle this gearbox light we've had on. Now being the Sportronic, it's a good little gearbox. It learns as you drive apparently, and it's been great for me when it works. But intermittently I've had a gearbox light. I'm not going to see now because I've taken the battery off. I've got the battery on a trickle charge at the moment. But it seems to be that the problem with this intermittent gearbox light seems to be moisture getting in onto the ECU from the leaking heater matrix, which is one of the reasons I bought the car. I mean, the carpets are pretty dry. I mean, they're a tiny bit damp. I've got a feeling moisture's coming from the windscreen seal rather than the heater matrix. Because I'm not using any water, I'm not burning through any coolant. I did put some rad weld in at the start just to get it home, but it's used nothing and hasn't got that sort of sickly sweet smell from coolant. So I don't think it is that, but I do think at some point there has been moisture on the ECU, which is why I keep getting this gearbox fault. So I was about to whip the ECU out, but I couldn't find any videos online showing how to do it. So I thought, well, I might as well show you guys. Don't need to go near that. But as you can see, so far, all I've done so far is pulled off the leather sort of cover that goes down the side of the passenger. The problem is I didn't move my seats back, so I haven't helped myself. But that's the ECU there, underneath there. But I can't just take it off from here with these 2 bolts. So apparently, see if you can see it up in there. The heater matrix is up at the back there. You can't see it from here. You've got to get to it from the driver's side, or take the from the engine side, or you've got to take the entire dashboard off to get it from inside, which is what ALFA ROMEO quote you for. But there's no need to do that. I mean, it doesn't look like there's much signs of moisture down there, but apparently it leaks fluids down straight onto your ECU there. So rather than babbling on, I thought I'd show you how to do it. So these come off just with clips. Pulled that off. Driver's side, I've got to do the similar thing now. I've got to take off my footrest pedal there. This one will come off. There should be a bolt on this side holding the ECU on this side, then that should free it up enough for me to get access to take it out this side, and then I'm going to take it in the house and give it a good probably dry it on the radiator, make sure there's no obvious resistors that have cooked or burned or anything along those lines. So I'm not going to keep rambling on, I'm going to get on with this before it hammers down. I just thought I'd show you the process of taking it out. I think I've already taken the 1 bolt out. But if you look on my, oh god, it's a Torx, what size is it? 20 T40 Torx to remove those 2 down there, and I think on the actual ECU holding it in, it's just normal bolts. I'll let you know what size they are. They're probably a 10 or a 12. I'll let you know when I get there. Yep, so there we go. There's the footrest. As you can see, there's just 2 Torx bolts, long bolts, really thin thread. A really closely knit thread. So it was holding on the passenger door, to be honest, with how long I took to unwind. So yeah, so now it should literally be a case of, probably missed something, but I should be able to just pull that out the way. Right, now you can see here, this is the what I need, this is the nut I need to undo. Look at it in there, it's like a hot mess, isn't it? But everything's intact. There's much just all jammed in there because there's a fair bit of electronics and stuff going on in this car. Much as 90% of them don't bloody work. But, you know, it adds sat-nav, cruise control, climate control, the electronic gearbox, obviously electric seats, electric windows. There's loads of electrics going on. And every bit of wire seems to have come from there. And it's chaos as well because the battery's in the boot. But, yeah, so, like I said, without going on, I need to take this off. That should free up the movement there. I should be able to pull the ECU out from the passenger side then. And then that's it out. So I'll crack on with it. There you go, there's a 10mm, guys. Use my little ratchet screwdriver. Brilliant when you're in a tight space. So I'm going to loosen off the other side. Hopefully I can yank it straight out. Same on this side. 2 10mm. Don't lose them. And remember when you've unhooked your battery to open your passenger door, because when you walk around to get in, it hasn't unlocked with the central locking. So learn as we go, innit, guys? I say this carpet does feel a little bit damp here, but the floor up there doesn't, so I'm not convinced that is the issue with the heat. Right, so obviously because I've undone the bolt on the other side now, there she goes. Like I say, it looks a bit on the top, but it doesn't look like it's been soaked. It doesn't feel wet. Oh, we're in here now, aren't we? So there, that's how you remove your gearbox ECU. I mean, people have been in here loads of times, so everything's been tinkered with, but that is how you do it. I'm pretty sure that one at the back is something to do with, I'm probably going to be wrong, but I'm going to guess it would probably be your traction controls, because the engine ECU is actually in the engine bay. So yeah, that's what I'm guessing it is. But yeah, so that is how you actually get the gearbox ECU out of there. So I'll take this in the house now. Doesn't look like something's been soaked to me. You can see I did whip it out when I very first got it. You can see I've done that fine layer of silicone beading around it. But I think what I'll do is I'll reseal this really well, probably wrap it up in a bag and chuck it back in. But these, rare as rock and all shit, these things. Good luck if you can find one of these. And if you do find one of these, whoever's got hold of it is going to know what it's worth, and they're going to want hundreds of pounds. You can post them off and have them rebuilt for around 300-400 quid, I think. But I don't think it needs it. Honestly, if it's water ingress, I would have thought there'd be a lot more signs. What's that there, maybe? I'm going to wait to find out, and just rip it open and we'll see what's going on. So, thanks for watching, guys. I may do a follow-up showing you actually inside if I find anything. But yeah, so that is how you remove the Sportronic ECU out of an ALFA 166 pre-facelift. It's not too hard to get it out, but it can sound scary when you hear, the dealer telling you about how big a job it is. It's not too big a job. And all this obviously screws back in. So thanks for watching, guys. If you found it useful, please hit a like, subscribe. You'll see a lot more of this car because it'll be back on the road soon, and we'll be exploring Wales, finding some great roads and opening her up, and we can hear that engine. Thanks, guys. We'll stay safe. Best of luck with your cars.